Hi everyone, welcome to the month of August. We've got a new day, we've got a new week. Since it's a new week, I'm going to remind you that if you'd like to help keep this website advertiser free, you can scroll down here to PayPal and you can make a donation to help the running of this website. $5, $10, $20, $2, $1, $100, whatever you can afford. You can make it a monthly donation. You can use PayPal or with a debit or credit card. Any way you want to do it, easy and quick to do. But that money goes to excuse me, goes to Ina for running the website. It doesn't go to me. I never see it. I am just helping her out by pointing out that that is a possibility. Now we can go to pattern-collections.com, which is where we're at. It's not an app, remember, it's just the website. I just happen to get to it using my phone. Go to Pattern Focus, and yes, you're going to see these in August. And yes, it is the month of June. So for the month of June, Shell has decided to, because Shell's the one who's now selecting the daily pattern focus. So she says that there are fun extra days and holidays called national days and international days. These are fun days to celebrate things, National Hot Dog Day, National, Ice Cream Day, that sort of thing. Donut Day, all of those things. Everything from ice cream to socks. And environmental things to music. So we're going to celebrate some of these things. These are the ones she's mostly picked days that are days in June. But not every day in June had a national something day. So she augmented with some July and August days toward the end. But anyway, June 1st is Flip a Coin Day, and it is heads and tails is what she's decided. She's going with mop heads and whale tail, and I think I want to combine both into one drawing. So the first thing is going to be mop heads, which looks like this. You can do it with or without a face, up to you. And then the second thing is whale tail, which looks like this. And I like this variation of this pattern. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a head first. I don't know why this came to me. As soon as I saw heads and tails and those two patterns, I thought, well, let's make a head and put a tail on top like a hat. So that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to draw this one first. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make this sort of hook shape. So we're going to come up and make a little loop and come down. So just make kind of like a fishing hook type of a shape. From that fishing hook, then we're going to go around like this and around like that. And then we're going to make these feathering. Gosh, the word just slipped my mind. We're going to do this feathering right here, right? That technique right there. And then we can put a little loop there, and we can put this little bit right there, like make a little like a flowery hat sort of a thing. And then you can add a face if you want for some whimsy. You'll see that this one, or you can just shade, or you can put a pattern inside. You can do whatever you want, but that's the basic shape of this. So I think what I want to do, I'm going to use one of rectangular page. And what color should I draw on today? Let's do a light blue. Let's do a light blue. So, we're just going to start with that. And I want to just kind of, in general, decide that this shape is going to be about here on my page, and that whale tail shape is going to be up here on my page. I don't know if you can see that. Very light. But that's, in general, what I think I'm going to do. So let's start with that hook shape. And the hook actually is down a little bit. There's where I want the top of my thing, but that's with all the little bumps and things at the top. So I want my hook to start somewhere in here, like that, and go kind of like this, I think. Something like that. So now I have just a general idea of where that hook, I want it to go. Start with my pen. I'm going to do a number 2. I'm using today a Copic multi-liner. Number 2. Oh, I forgot. I was going to order multi-liner refills. Let me make a note of that. Order pen refill Copic. Okay. I have no idea how much ink I have left in these things. They're lasting a very long time, but I want to have on hand some refills just in case. So let's do, I'm going to start there. I'm going to come up. I'm going to make this kind of a hooky shape, and then I'm going to come down and around like that. Something like that to start. I don't know that I've got a big enough swoop there, but it is what it is. And then coming from the top of here, we're going to come out and around like that. And this one's going to come out and around and toward the bottom under there. And then we've got some feathering. Like so. And then this one all's well. Like that. And then we can put this little loop here, and we can make some things like that. Not sure if I want to put a face in it just yet, so I'm not going to. We're going to leave it for just a moment. And then we're going to put that other shape on top. So let me turn off my light because you can't see my screen if my light's on. So I'll turn off my light. Oops. Go back to whale tail. Look at this nice up close. So the first thing we do for whale tail is to do this one and this one with a nice gap in between. And then here is this and that, like that. And then we go V like this. And then if you want to do another one, if you want to stack them up, so that ends it like this. If you wanted to stack them up, then you would make the next one of those curves right there on top, and so forth and so on. And you make a stack of them like this. Or as a variation, I really like this. So instead of doing straight and a curve like this, you do more of a bumps. So that's what I'm going to do. And then rather than a deep V, it's more of a soft. But you still do this first, this part. That's what you're drawing first. So whatever you want that curve to be is what you do that first bit. Okay? So we're going to try that right in here. It'll be like here and here. There and there, I think. Okay. Something like that. So I'm going to start it here, and I'm going to go here and here. And then I'm going to come like that. Like that. And then like that. Something like that, which I think is really cool as like a hat for this thing. But I think I want to do another one coming out here but smaller and maybe tilt it off to the side. Something like this. And then maybe on top something like that. I like that. Perhaps we're good with that. Okay. And then I need to decide if I'm going to put a face in here or not. Let me erase all of my pencil guides. Do I want a face in there? Let me look. Don't like the eyebrows. Rest of it's okay. Your eyebrows are totally expressive, and if you don't get the eyebrows right, you can end up with an accidental angry face. I like that. Okay, we're going to make ourselves a little. I think I'm going to draw actually with. I'm going to draw with gray. Not sure I want it that bright. I mean that. Let me draw with a gray pen. Faces are not my strong suit, so if I get it kind of wrong, oh well. They're definitely not my strong suit. It's okay though. That worked. Erase my pencil marks. You know what? You can't see. I forgot to turn my light back on. Oh, that's so much better. Sorry, folks, that I forgot to turn my light back on. I don't usually turn my light off in the middle of a drawing. But that's all right. We've made do here. I like that gray. I'm going to do the next darker gray, and I'm going to put some spirals in here. And in this one as well. And here, just a little drop of gray. Like that. I'm going to go up here. Like so. Like that. Like that. I'm happy with that. Let's, I guess we'll just do some shading. I don't know. Do I like the gray face, or is that not enough? We'll see. See what happens once I shade. Let's use a 4 for shading. A little bit right there where it overlaps. under here. Little there. Like that. Okay, and then I'm going to put some along here, but I think I want to pick up the graphite from another page and spread it without actually putting any directly on the paper. Because I really don't want any kind of a harsh line, even the remote possibility of one. I'll probably come in with little highlights of white as well, because I like to do that. Okay, now I'm going to scribble a little bit of pencil on a scrap piece of paper. Like that. And then I'm going to rub my stump in it and pick up a lot of that graphite, and I'm just going to use it along here, just so that there's no possibility of even seeing any kind of a line. Grab some more of that. Bit of cheekbone action, a little chin action, maybe a little for the nose and above the eyes, right? Something like that. That's good. A little bit right there. There's always a little shadow under the nose. And if it's too much, if I think it's a little too dark, I can always pick up just a tad with my kneaded eraser. Ah, that's what I like. That's good. I feel like the eyes need to be stronger. I'll do eyes in black. Just a little bit. Oh, I like that. Okay. Okay, I just put the slightest bit of pen. Hardly any. That's better. Okay. So it's got a little bit of gray and a little bit of black. I like that. That came out good. Okay, so now I want to do a little bit of highlighting and then we'll be done. Fairly simple drawing today. Needed that. There we go. Super simple today. This was called Mop Heads and Whale Tail. There we go. Mop Heads and Whale Tail for Flip a Coin Day. There we go. That will remind me that it's part of this series. And there we go. I combined two different ones into one drawing, and I think it looks cute. I will see you guys on the next video where we were going to do, what am I going to do? I've decided repeat day, whatever repeat day is. That's the one I'm going to do. And I will see you on the next video. You guys go out and do something nice for someone today. Make the world a better place by just being good and being nice. Just, you know, don't be a jerk. That's a good way to live life. Just don't be a jerk. And I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.